I wouldn't say that's completely accurate, but I've built plenty of packs. Not too many, but I've built 40 85 tens over the course of the day. So, yeah, that is what I've been doing. Another 20 of these. Let's get started. Let's get started. Footies, come on. We need some juice. Give us the juice. That is Pizarro and Milan. That's Yunus Musa. That's Yunus Musa. No, it's not. It's the winter. Even better. You packed Euro. What rating is he? Because we've now entered the stage of the game where unless he's 99 rated, I don't care. 98. Oh, so not 99 then. Yeah, good to know. Good to know. Not 99. Not 99. Yeah, it's 99 or bust, unfortunately. 99 or nothing. Because anyone can make a 98 rated card these days. Anybody. What is this? What on earth is this? It isn't good. That's what it is. What a horrible pack. What a strange pack. Yeah, people get hella excited for cards they'll never use. If you're gonna get excited for the right reasons. Otherwise, don't bother, honestly. What is this? What on earth is this? It's a Team of the Year icon? I have no clue. It's not. What is it? It's Team of the Year. Is it Mbappe? Might be. Might be Team of the Year Mbappe. Cold! Team of the Year Mbappe in July. Wowzers. Garner boy! My god! Garner boy has sent over his viewers who have gone from watching the graphical masterpiece that is eFootball to the infinite pack slop of FC26. I don't know. Truly dark times. Let's get the shout out going since all my mods are inherently missing. Make sure you follow Garner Boy Chat, especially if you like eFootball. I did play a bit of eFootball, but it's difficult to find games, so it's hard to play on a consistent basis. But if you want to watch more eFootball, he is your man. Who is that? Let's see. Gabrielle. Yes. Unlimited 85 by 10s are here for the 5 of us that still play FC. So it is time to full send the club. Unlimited. Yes, unlimited. Absolutely unlimited. Says who? I mean, the SBC section says it's unlimited. And it's unlimited for the next month as well. So, again, it's completely optional, of course. Is this another icon? Who is this? Who is this going to be? A Team of the Year icon. I know who I would like. But also, I might have already packed Ibrahimovic. I packed him again? No. It's another Carlos Alberto. It's another Carlos Alberto for the collection. What are we going to do? We're going to have to do something with these cards here. Let us... Let's do an icon. Since icons are one squad, they're relatively easy to do. And there's some good 99s in there to try and get. Some good 99s to chase. Probably won't get any of them, but it doesn't hurt to try. Any icons? There we go, that should be enough. 90 rated squad. We'll do the odd icon. I can't imagine we'll do only icons. But we will do the odd one and try and get some good stuff. Shout out to you guys that are here on this Sunday evening. That's what it is. Sunday evening. Let's open this icon. Come on, who's it going to be? I think that's a hero. It's a goalkeeper. That's going to be... Is that Footy Schmeichel? It is. Footy's Peter Schmeichel. What rating is he? 96. Bit stinky if you ask me. Why is he not higher rated? Why do we have icons at 96 rated at this time of the year? Why do we? That's what I need. Back to the 85 by 10s. We need to see lots of pink. That's what we need. Cam, Dutch, any 99s? Not unless they're SBCs, no. Not unless they're SBCs. Who is this? Ferguson. What a strange one. And it's new. It's a new card. It's a new one. Best part is that we can do another pack. One more 85 by 10. And then we're probably going to have to recycle again. I mean, the pack weight, if it wasn't bad enough, this year they made it even worse because these third-party extensions Which in other words means we're scared of actually giving you good pack weight. Now that you don't have to use our crappy menus. So, let's do... What even is there? Let's do this. We don't need anything drastic. We just need... We just need... Get as many of these as possible. Let's see. Have Melito, not enough. De Bruyne is not enough. That is not enough. What about this? That is enough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's claim these, and then we can open another pack. We will play a few games. It'll be the first 2 cup. It won't be anything too drastic, but it's better than nothing. Because if you still openly want gameplay in 2026, I don't know what to tell you. Gameplay is not what it used to be. So if you want gameplay of any variety, this is not the place to look. We'll have to recycle this pack. 88 rated. $88 rated. Should be very doable. Some of the fodder that we've accumulated here. Should be very simple. Let's see. Put this Williams in. That's enough. 88 rated. Who knows how many of these we'll do over the course of the day? Who knows how many? Let's see. Number 1 is Gyökeres, which I already have. Technically. Technically, I already have Gyökeres, but I don't actually, according to the game. I have his Evo version. So we can take him. We can call it a success. We can open another pack. How many of these left? 10 left. We'll open a few more, and then we'll save the rest for later. That'll be who? It'll be Ferguson and somebody. It's a double footies, which in most cases would be good. Not this one. Who is this? Wendozi footies. Just not good. Like, these cards are not good. Like, I don't know who is clamoring. You're playing squad battles? The better question is, why are you playing, like, who willingly admits to playing squad battles in August? Like, I feel like that's the cardinal problem in itself. When you out yourself as playing squad battles, you deserve whatever happens, honestly. Anyone that plays squad battles in August, you're a squad battles man, I don't care. It's August. Put the squad battles away. Play a real mode. Play a real mode. Squad battles. I can't take anyone seriously if they play squad battles. I can't even take myself seriously. That's how much I hate squad battles. Because it's the most needless mode of all time. Like, you could remove squad battles tomorrow and people would not care. You could easily remove it and no one would care, I promise you. And if you care for squad battles that much, you probably don't need to play this game. You probably need to go play something else. Squad battles is the only game mode Brendan has a winning record in? As true as that may be, there is a time and a place for squad battles. That time and place is not September, when the new game is 2 weeks away. That is not the time and place, unfortunately. I know that's gonna upset the 5 of you that play squad battles. What's a real mode then? Division rivals, foot champions, online friendlies. They're real game modes. What's real modes? If Anthony Day plays it, it's a real mode. Like, if Anthony Day can play foot champs, you've got no excuse. What is this? Is this a team of the year? I think it is. Who is it? I don't actually know who it is. Barcelona's got too many team of the years. Who is it? It's Kunde. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck. I've never been so unexcited. I've never been so unexcited for a team of the year. Carlton finally remembered they need draft points for Walker. I mean, they also remembered they needed to get points to keep St Kilda out of the finals. So now it's official. The top 10 is decided. Thanks to Carlton, conveniently showing up when it mattered. Now they can lose to Fremantle and have no consequence whatsoever. So that game is completely meaningless now. God, imagine convincing someone that Carlton versus Fremantle is a game next week. Like, there is very little consequence to that game. The sad part is it's not the most meaningless game next week. They put St Kilda versus Gold Coast on Thursday night. Dear me. Thursday night football could not be any more dead. Could not be any more dead. I can't believe they wanted to, I can't believe they want to subject Liam Stocker to this garbage. They want to subject Liam Stocker to this absolute nonsense. Tinfoil hat mode, we throw against Essendon so that we trade Butters for number 1. I mean, that'd be stupid. Because, let's be honest, what's the worst that's going to happen? You guys are guaranteed bottom 4. And I don't think it's going to take as much to get, you know, if he's good enough, I don't think it makes a slight difference. Yeah, I don't want that. I'd much rather Essendon get the number 1 pick themselves. Instead of trying to do what North Melbourne did. If there's a terrible I don't want Essendon to do what North Melbourne did and win on the last day. Only Essendon would decide to do that. Let's see. Any footies? It's a new one. It's a new one, I guess. Doesn't mean it's a good one. So let's open this pack again. Let's see. Another one of these. Come on. Our footies. Please be good. Please don't be garbage. It's Danish. Who is this? Braga. Oh no. It's Matinho. Only I didn't already have him. What should you get? Whatever you want to get, man. Well, whatever you want to get. I don't know. Yeah, there will not be a Man U versus AC Milan highlight stream. But yeah, get what you want to get with the tokens. It's the middle of August. I've received emails. I mean, I hope that Jake Weatherall received an email as well regarding his job application to the local Maccas. Because if I see that man anywhere near an Australia squad again, our country has fallen. Our country has fallen. Yeah, we will not be doing any highlights. I don't do highlights here. No highlights here, sadly. But we do have the newest member of Club 99. Does he use the power of friendship? I don't understand why. I really do not understand why these people try so hard to be so garbage. Like, I don't know. Could never be me. We even get campaign. Nice, more useless packs. What do we need? When we drop them to the shield, they average a ton? Here's an idea. Give them under 12 limits. 50 and then you retire. Give the other kids a go. That's what we gotta do. That's what we should do for all these Australian. Pick a number. I don't know, number 1. Like, it's August, man. If you need streamers to pick things on your behalf, I think your brain cells might be missing. Respectfully. Like, realistically, should be old enough to make your own decisions. Pick a 1v1? Never. How about that? Yeah, that's an answer. But yeah, if you rely on streamers for everything, I don't know. Might not be all there. Might I suggest? Actually, let me see something. Because I packed chat. I packed not one, but 2 versions. You've done 12 squads of Atenia with your storage, and you started an account last week. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that. It does speak to the fact that it's far too easy to play, but good stuff. A fidget spinner. The fidget spinner. You have to play on this account because they decided to. So you're part of the wrongfully banned people. Oh dear. It's not good. It's not very nice. I'm going to do an Ibra Evo, I think, chat. It's just a matter of when. Are there any, like, Evos here that I can use? Probably is. For example, the unstoppable force. Oh my god, does it give him up his agility? My question. Takes him to 90. No, we are not there. Unless his agility is like proper low. It's not. Yeah, we good. We good off of that then. We good off of that then. There's this, which is cold, but that one's so dead, that Evo. I'd much rather do the other one. You pre-ordered on that account. Managed to get a refund. Well, that's good. Because, yeah, refunds, as we've looked into, do the Striker Evo and SBCs. I've probably already done it, honestly. Let me see. I've already done the SBC. Oh, there it is. What is this? I mean, much rather do this on the other one. Because the playstyles are garbage. Much rather do it on the other one at that point. What birthday's better? Because I haven't used Ibra this year. That's why I'm receptive to doing it. Where is it? This one. This one. Which goes to what? I see agility. Nah. Nah. I'm sorry, but the moment I see a card go above 95 agility, that's enough. That's all I need to know. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off of that. At least this, it doesn't do anything, but I can probably come back to that. Let's see. I mean, that one's cold. I'd almost rather not. Where's the other one? Do the 99 shooting Evo on him? No. That won't be happening. That definitely won't be happening. 96. What does this take him to? 96. Let me see something. Let me try something. Pull this up. $93. Oh, that's kind of garbage, though. That is just kind of garbage. That is just slightly garbage. That's garbage. It's terrible. Might as well not even bother. Because there'll be plenty of opportunities. There'll be plenty of opportunities for Evos. Plenty. But for now, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about something we can actually do. Which is this. Which is a mode that everybody should do, honestly. A mode that everybody should be doing. Champs tomorrow. It's always Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm not sure why you're surprised that that's the case. Like, it's always that way. It's never changing. Always. I don't play champs on weekends. I would rather tie myself to an electrical pole during a thunderstorm. Let's see. Let's see. Where are the tokens, though? That's what I want to know. Is where are the tokens? Like, you can't have a 3,000 token limit and then hide all the tokens. It just makes it seem counterintuitive. Come on. Oh, imagine. Imagine he just stuck his fucking leg out and won that. What mode is this? It's the first two mode. It's the double trouble mode. Well, you only have to score 2 goals to win or lose. You can play it 10 times a day. Very easy. Very easy to get Evos done, objectives. Anything, really. Wilson done in 2 days on this mode. I got Wilson done in 1 day from this mode. That's what I mean, is this mode is very helpful. And you have to play this mode if you want to get the Van Persie, which I believe there might be a reward attached. I'm not sure. I'll have to see after the game. But there is a Van Persie at the bare minimum for those of you that you like Van Persie. That's, there you go, see? Less than a half, or a half of football, basically. Hold on, I want to see something, actually. Oh. Well, who wants to know the last time that 2 draws were in a single round of AFL football? The last time it happened was in round 7, 1977. We were 1 year away from the 50-year anniversary of it happening. Before today, that was the last time it happened. The more you know. None of the teams involved were involved in... It's going to be good. Yeah, none of the teams involved were actually a part of it. Because on that particular day, St Kilda played South Melbourne and Essendon played Richmond. Obviously, this time it was Hawthorn, Collingwood, Footscray, and Carlton. So, 4 completely different teams. So not only have we had 2 teams draw twice in a season, we've now had 2 draws in a round for the first time in nearly 50 years. Has Carl Jenkinson retired? I think he has. I think Carl Jenkinson retired. Let me see. Carl Jenkinson. I'm fucking crying. Carl Jenkinson made a whole ass thing. Alright, no. So let me see. Did he get every... He did. He even got the A-League badges on there. Vamos! So, yeah, he's retired. He's retired from professional football. I'm fucking crying because he forgot to update his bio. His bio still says professional footballer for Newcastle Jets. Bro played for like 2 more clubs after that. Sure thing, man. Like, that's the funny thing about footballers and things is they forget sometimes to change their bio. So you've got like, he was a great defender. Yes, Brendan, because it's not going to surprise you to know that a Premier League level defender is miles clear of anything the A-League is able to produce. Like, I know it's going to come as a surprise, but if you've played in the Premier League for long enough and the English leagues, you're probably good enough for the A-League. Who could have guessed? Breaking news. Water is wet. Carl Jenkinson, one of A-League's best defenders. You couldn't figure it. You couldn't make it up. You just couldn't make it up. People are so funny. There we go. We get another Evo. What is this? Apex Attacker, which is good for Evo purposes. Which is good for Evo purposes, I guess. Tom Heaton could lead the A-League in clean sheets. Depends on who was in front of him, I'd argue. A goalkeeper is only as strong as the defenders they have in front of them. That's my opinion. Is if the goalkeeper is no good, or the defense is no good, and they allow too many chances, then there's no point. So he did quite well, but I do think the defense matters more than the goalkeeper. It just pays to also have a good goalkeeper. But that's besides the point. What do we have now? We have Footy's Fun. We're almost done with this Footy's Fun garbage, which is wonderful. And another Evo we can add to the collection. EA, why are we gatekeeping? Stop gatekeeping Evos in 2026. Just make every Evo a Footy's Evo at this point. Every Evo should now be a Footy's Evo. Like, I'm not even kidding. Every Evo. That's not me taking the piss. That's genuinely what should be the case. And we also have, you know, more Footies stuff, which is nice. We're going to get 10 crap Footies players probably at the end of the night. We're going to get 10 crap Footies players come the end of the night. Who could have guessed? And then, do we have anything here? We're almost done with that. This will happen naturally. I mean, this will also happen quite naturally. It looks like, because we've got 7 Footies players in that team. We get a bit of XP, we get a few packs. We get a Serge Gnabry, who is mostly garbage by the sounds of it. Instant Magnet. I mean, nice, I guess. let's continue. The Trouble League. The Trouble League. Welcome, man. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. Let's get back to the... Your team's 96 overall. Good to know, man. Unfortunately, your team's actually on the lower end of overalls. I regret to inform you. Yeah, your team is actually on the lower end. It's gonna be awfully disappointing for you to hear that. Only 96? Only 96 overall. We have to play this as well. Assist a goal. Score a goal. Seems easy enough. Seems easy enough, but we'll do that after this. You joined Ultimate Team in August. Well, that's good to know. Again, that just speaks to how easy it is to get cards now. Your team will get even better if you keep playing. Otherwise, you can probably stop playing now. You'd have a competent team. But, yeah, unfortunately, most people have 98, 99 rated teams by now. Not that a rating matters, of course. The ratings are purely psychological, I think. They're not meant to be anything overly serious. So if you don't get a 99, or you don't get a 98 rated team, shouldn't feel overly disappointed. Look at this guy. 98 Hullet. You're all gonna sub? Thanks, man. I try to stream 6 times a week on YouTube. Cold subscription there. I try to stream 6 times a week on YouTube. Same as I do with other platforms. There's always stuff to watch. Chat, you know what you guys should do? You guys should all leave my streams open on a separate tab and go to sleep every night. Thoughts? Thoughts, chat? Thoughts on running my streams in the background while you sleep? Get my watch time up? Help me get monetized? Help me get monetized before the requirements kick in? Thought I was live on TikTok? No. Being live on TikTok in Australia is like a death wish. No. YouTube is where it's at. You get actual money. You think you get paid on TikTok in Australia? But YouTube is where it's at. Because not only can you make actual videos, but you can also stream, and they both contribute towards your watch time. How many subs do I have? I have over 2.4k, man. But every one of them, you know, means the world. Every one of them is just as important. I have to score with? Yeah, I have to score using an English player. But we can do that later. Now I can get rid of the Spanish player. The other one. Let's continue. What do we have to do now? So 2 matches here for this, which is face value, which is looks good. Looks very good. Lucky. I mean, you'll get there eventually, man. Just takes a lot of effort and a lot of patience. But you evoed for me to 98. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh my god. I have good fodder. I just don't put things in SBCs. But thank you. Aussies player. 98 shooting. Let me... Do I have that De Jong template? I think I do. Only good reserves are on loan? Well, again, that's the good thing about it being this time of year, is that if you open enough packs, whether it be 85 by 10s, icons, eventually you'll just get better cards. I have that De Jong template somewhere. I do. I do. Perfect. You completed 96 Hazard. There's no such thing as a mistake at this time of year. You'll make enough fodder to correct whatever mistake you think you make very quickly. So I'm sure you have not made any mistakes. It's just about how much you want to play the game. Because if you put the effort in, you can get basically any card you want. Ideally. Incisive ping. That's incisive ping intercept. But there is no such thing as a mistake in Ultimate Team now. If you do something, it's because you thought it was good at the time. Doesn't mean it was a mistake. Let's see. I think I have a tech plus. Creating your own squad? Yeah. Sure thing, man. I'll do that later. It won't be now, though. Will not be now. 196 Diaby's gonna be a 99. Here's my Discord. Why? Let me just... Better not be for any team reviews. Let's not be for any team reviews. Because unfortunately team reviews are in the past. Like we don't need to do team reviews now. Cheers for the bit there, man. Appreciate you. My advice, though, is if you're going to send one bit at a time, did I claim free... Yeah, man, I'm going to say this nicely. I did, yes. If you're going to send me bits, send them all at once. Like, it benefits us both if you send them all at once, as opposed to sending one at a time. Otherwise, I'll turn off my alerts. And then you'll be sending them for essentially nothing. So, yeah, if you have bits, how much is a bit, though? It isn't very much in the grand scheme of things. Think of a bit as a cent. That's the conversion, basically. But yeah, if you're going to send bits, send them all at once. Wanted to show me a Rashford Evo. Could I rate your Evo? I'm going to say this nicely, right? What I want you to do is find a device that has a calendar on it and tell me what today's date is. Like, if I'm going to look at this Evo, I'm not going to show it. I'm going to look at this Evo. You haven't even put the Evo in the right section. There is no Evo. It's August 16th. Well, there you go. It's August 16th. But second of all, I guarantee you that your Rashford Evo is going to have perfect stats, perfect playstyles, perfect everything. You're not picking the playstyles. No way. Yes, the 16th of August, man. Like, I'm going to look at it, but it's going to be exactly what I expect it to be. Because that's the thing with Evos now. Is, unless you make the world's greatest randomest Evo, even then it's not that good. We're not looking at squads. Because again, every squad is the same. Every Evo is the same. Like, save your squad. Save the things you want people to look at for when the new game comes out. I'm not doing a squad. Like, we literally have an FC section. See, look at this. Perfect stats. And it's a Glory Hunter, so of course he's got all the perfect playstyles. Like, I don't know what more I can say, honestly. I really don't know what more I can say. Like, yeah, there's nothing I can say that's gonna really make or break how your Evo is. If it's good enough for you, then that's all that matters. Your Rashford can play centre-back. I mean, that's nice. That's good to know. I still personally do not think... I just don't think Evo's that special anymore. That's your defense. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Midfield, yeah. This guy's typing out his whole squad in the chat. You sent it to my Discord. And again, I said I wasn't showing it. I've seen it. And that's like all I need to do. Because again, your Evo has perfect stats and perfect playstyles. So there's nothing to really look at, you know? Like it's almost a flex at that point. I don't know. I personally, England Golden Boy, really interesting. Interesting. Not sure many other people would agree, but Rashford is what Derek Rose could have been. I think what you meant to say is he's what Derek Rose was. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. How is your XP only? I don't know why, man. I'm not sure. Rashford wishes he could have been Derek Rose. I mean, again, it just doesn't really matter if he wishes or whatever. I just think, again, Evos, you play FC, your IQ is below room temperature. I mean, you didn't have to tell me that. How much coins do I have? Enough. Enough coins. Again, a lot of the things you guys are asking and wanting to see is meaningless. Given that it is now... like, yeah, too many coins. BTE, what? Eh? What? What? What's the point of unlimited 85 by 10s when it's impossible? Oh, I don't know, man. The chase, I guess. The friends we made along the way. I don't know. Unfortunately, that's what happens when EA want to nerf the pack weight because of all these extensions. Did I hear? I don't know, man. You have to, follow through. The creator of Fairy Bread passed away. Oh no, I'm so upset by the fact that a guy that literally put... That's terrible. Given that that's not even what we use. So that joke doesn't hit like you think it does, sadly. I'm more of a sprinkles man on my Fairy Bread. So, unfortunately, you tried. You tried there. You tried. More of a sprinkles individual myself. You guys don't call it hundreds and thousands. No. As in, they are a separate entity. Like, hundreds and thousands are round... Like, I'll show you the difference, right? Like, for example, right? Let me get an image up. The sprinkles are a bit different. Like this... Let me pull this up. Something went wrong. No, it didn't. Give me the image. That's literally all I need. Open image in new tab. Let me zoom in here. Like, see, look at the difference, right? Let me pull this up. This is the difference. Hundreds and thousands here, they're a bit rounder. They're a bit rounder than a traditional sprinkle. Whereas, you look at sprinkles. EA are trolls releasing an SBC player named Sithole. It's not even the first time he's had a card this year. But, like, there is a bit of a difference. Like, you can see there's a bit of a difference. I don't know what it does to the actual bread, but they're different. I heard his first name was actually Ballarat Ize. That's what I heard he was. Ballarat is a shithole. Sounds pretty accurate, if you ask me. I mean, yeah, I've always used sprinkles, but you can use either. They're just different here. But again, it doesn't really make a lot of a difference, I think. It's just if you value the roof of your mouth, you will probably. So what do I need here? I think it's first touch. First touch, anticipate, ticky, inventive. And low driven, actually. I think yeah, I rate it. It's not a terrible joke. Yeah, for it to be, I think better has to be a common thing. You tried. At least you tried. Did I pre-order? No, I didn't. Because yeah, no, it's not for me. It's not a game I play often enough for the price. Those of you that play it, you know, you'll enjoy it. I, however, will not be part of it. I want to play open world. I'll play FC26 this year. Let's see. 4 more play styles we get to put. So it'll be inventive. Used to play 2K religiously. The game is garbage. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of sports games have that same issue. When you prioritize the financials over the actual fan experience. And it's just a very common theme. I don't think it's exclusive to a particular franchise anymore. Inventive. Less is more? Yes, but unfortunately, these companies always like to add new features so they can stick it on the back of the box. Oh, low driven. I didn't give low driven. That makes sense. So where's my low driven? I never put it on. Where'd it go? Unfortunately, if there's no new features, you feel like there's an oversaturation of Ultimate Team content. I mean, it is relatively oversaturating, but again, when you are a business, you need to make money. I'm missing first touch, maybe with battle pass rewards. First touch, and then press proven. I don't think battle passes are the problem. The problem is that you're charging battle passes on games you've already paid substantial money for. Yes, they try to subsidize those battle passes by including them in the actual price of the game. Like, for example, if you buy the top edition of FC, you get the first 5 battle passes paid for. So, when you look at FIFA 15, it amazes me how much it's changed. And, unfortunately, we're never going to go back to games like FIFA 15 or even FIFA 17. Because there isn't enough ways to make money. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. There is not enough ways to make money, so... Cold. Sorry, chat. Applying playstyles on this game is a genuine nightmare, but it has to be done. It has to be done. And EA listens to every kid that can't learn to defend. I hope they don't this year. We'll see. We'll see about that. I hope that's not true, but we'll find out. Because might as well charge us to play online. I hope that doesn't happen. I would rather Ultimate Team be free. Worry about the microtransactions that way. But unfortunately, I'm not going to sit here and say I won't spend, because unfortunately, it's part of the job almost. If I'm fortunate enough to get the game early, because I am partnered with EA somewhat, I will probably have to spend and try and get somewhat of an advantage. But that doesn't mean I will say that you must do certain things. Because I think people don't understand the difference between being critical and being, like, in an actual partnership. They think that creators can only ever say certain things, which is not true. Come on. Oh, it's over. How many creators? Well, again, in an industry which can disappear overnight, huh? Oh, fairs. Playing the completely wrong mode, but fairs. But in an industry where unfortunately your income can drastically reduce or it can disappear entirely, I understand why people do it. Doesn't mean it's good. Doesn't mean you can't lose respect for people that do it. But unfortunately, does happen. People want certain opportunities, and they won't get those opportunities unless they shift themselves over to the side a bit. But I do think people do somewhat have the best interests. It's just unfortunately there's a line of command. There's a line of command, and it starts at the top. Unfortunately, the people at the top, they don't care what little Timmy wants. They don't care if you've played the game for 15 years and you have the best perspective. They care what makes money. So if it doesn't make money, doesn't matter if everyone, wants it or they stop buying FIFA points or whatever. Unfortunately, a lot of people just want the best, and it's not that simple. Like, people needed to take the opportunity years ago to try and do things and change things, but unfortunately it's just not going to happen now. We've not got the same motion. People didn't want to do it then when it mattered, so people don't deserve to be able to do it now. People cried and they said, oh, but my job is at risk. My job is to make money from FIFA. And now I think people are realizing that it is not that simple. You can't just guarantee your income from a dying video game. Old. What the hell? What the hell? Bro just had his arm like hanging out. Bro just had his arm hanging out there. What on earth was that? There we go. We've clawed it back. I didn't even mean to play this mode. I'll be real. I was meaning to play the other one, but we'll play this one. Should be a voice of reason when it comes to issues. Well, I do think there are voices of reason. Like, Run the Foot Market tried. Sure, he'd still want to try, but a lot of creators put their fucking asses out and they said, well, I make too much money, I can't do it. I think there are creators that are a bit more critical. But unfortunately, a lot of people will not listen. How do you unlock TikTok stream key to be able to multi-stream? Either you need to join an agency. The best way to do it is actually go through Google, man. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of different ways. But if you want actual reach, allegedly the best way to do it is you don't use a stream key. You got to use their god-awful... Well, not through Google, as in search your query in Google. Like, don't ask me. Ask Google. But allegedly, if you want the most reach, they say not to use a stream key. They say you got to use the god-awful studio, which is not great, because it does take up a few of your resources compared to a stream key, but Google was my doctor for many years. And there's nothing wrong with Google. Some things Google's going to get wrong, or some things you have to sort of, look through properly, but Yeah, Google will have a lot more answers than me. So if you're serious about it and you think it's going to help, see what Google says. It'll probably tell you the same thing. Join an agency and see if they can help you. Or, I don't know, because it's not easy. It's not easy, unfortunately. And also doesn't do much for your reach either, apparently. Which does make sense. Because, of course, TikTok wants you using their software. They don't want you using other software to stream. So if you can run the live studio and get a virtual camera, so that you can have, if you're using a separate, like if you're using OBS, for example, and you use the virtual camera, you can do that on live studio. Otherwise, I don't know, because every situation's very nuanced. I don't think there's one size fits all in most cases. Hopefully you can find what you're looking for. You can multi-stream. Yes, you can. But you've seen me on TikTok. Again, though, I use a virtual camera on the studio. Well, I'm saying, if you want the best reach, if you want people to attempt to see your content better, use... I don't know, man, honestly. You gotta use a virtual camera. And you gotta use, like, the studio that they give. That's what I use. And I'll either use my vertical canvas and virtual cam that, or I'll use my horizontal canvas, which you're probably seeing me on at the moment, and I'll use that on the virtual camera. But that's how I do it, and that's allegedly the best way to get reach, because you're using a TikTok product. Like, you can stream... OBS is the best, because you can use all the plugins and stuff, and you can use the virtual camera and things to be able to stream everywhere, but I don't, aside from joining an agency, I'm not sure the other good ways to get stream keys if you're that set on getting a stream key. Because I don't want you to work that hard to get a stream key, and then you realize that it doesn't actually help. You think you need a key for restream. Well, again, what I'm suggesting to you, right? Listen very carefully, right? Download, if you have a computer, which I'm assuming you do, if you have a PC, you use the live studio, you use something like OBS, you set up everything either vertically, which there's plugins for that, or horizontally, and then you use a virtual camera. OBS has a virtual camera, and you can use that camera in the TikTok studio. If you really don't want to hassle to find a key, then that is your best bet. Because also, allegedly, it helps with the most reach. Because that's what I use. That's what I use. Whatever I would stream there, that's what I would use. You'll look into it. Well, that's all you can really do, because you have to do what's best for you. But we go. I didn't even want me to play that. I did. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. 3,000 XP. We get all these rewards here. Let's see. So we get a 583. More useless players. More useless content. It's something, I guess. It's something, I suppose. Doesn't mean it's great, but it's better than nothing. Get me to level 10. That's what I need. We also get this as well. Do we get? So we get those two. We need 5 of the following. 75. We're gonna playstyle pick. We get this, which we get roll, which is good. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. We get this, which is intercept, ping, quick step, finesse. Take finesse, and let's take quick step. Because you can never have enough finesse and quick steps. Let's see. Let's get back to what we were meaning to do, which is the Tournamente. 5 more of the tournament, or whatever it is. Assist with a footies player, score with a footies player, and then score a goal with 90 shooting, which is going to be very easy, based on the fact it is August and every card has 90 shooting. You'd think they'd want to make that difficult, but... Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh. Now I know why I took Quick Step. Now I know why. El Capitano. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Are there any Evos I can put him in before I do it? I think there is. I mean, there is. Do I really need to give him 98 passing as a centre back? Two-way Titan. I mean, that would be nice. Give him 98 defending, 96 dribbling, which I'm curious about. Could definitely do it. I need to see what his agility looks like. 99, way good. Do I ever cry wolf? No, I don't believe in lying. I don't believe in lying, sadly. I don't think lying is worth the trouble. Let me give, actually, it's not worth it. I need something that gives dribbling that doesn't ruin his agility. Which I don't think exists. I don't want him to be 90. I want him to be lengthy. That's what I want. That's what I would like. Am I lengthy? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, let me just put this on. Quick Step Plus on El Capitano Connor Cody. Could not ask for better centre-back playstyles if you tried. And then we can give him something else as well. We can give him a playstyle now. Let me see. What playstyle does he need? Probably needs precision header. Might be the move. Precision header's usually a good one to have. I like to be able to tackle. Precision. I should give him aerial, actually. Should give him aerial. Precision header's okay, but aerial's better. Aerial better. Let's see. We'll continue. Aerial. There it is. Aerial fortress. Means he can jump that bit higher now. There we go. That's going to be our team. Still. Oh, wait, what? I'm an idiot. Oh, no. I'm an idiot. Why did I think he was lengthy? He can't be lengthy. And I still put... Oh, no. That's a fumble. That is generational fumble. At least I can still put this on him. Because if I can't make him lengthy, I may as well give him max defending and max physical. Okay, that's a bit woke. I'm an idiot. Should have paid more attention to that. Lengthy centre-backs aren't the end of the world, but they're nice to have. But there we go. Now we can continue with this. The Trouble tournament. Because I do enjoy... Let's see. Let's see. Can we get our wins here in this? Let's see. Here we go. Can we win? Can we? Wouldn't even be against them just getting rid of lengthy at this point. No. I need to be able to score. It's not even about winning, it's about scoring. Come on. Come on. Get it. Oh my god. Thought that might be enough. Need to give the big boy a bit of help. What a tackle. How is that his, though? Questionable circumstances. Make sure if you're new, Jay, you follow the stream, or you join the stream on YouTube. I try to stream 6 times a week. Thoughts on the casual streamers coming back? What do you want me to say? I wouldn't even bother watching them. And you know why? Because when they disappear, you'll cry, and they'll go, and then they won't care. So I don't care what they do. But if you want to watch a streamer that actually streams for a whole amount of time and doesn't leave, like all your favorites, like that's my selling point. Is I don't leave when the towing gets tough. Like, all these guys, they leave when it's convenient. I don't. Because I would rather... I would much rather enjoy myself on stream. But, yeah, people want to come back. It's because they know they need everything. I don't care who's back. It doesn't matter who's back. It's a general statement. I just don't care. I do not care who is back and who's not. The point of the matter is that you should be watching the people that actually don't, like, leave you. If you're going to invest your time and your energy into streams, invest it into people that actually show up. Because it's like anything in life. You don't want to be disappointed when the thing you watch goes away. When I leave, you'll know about it. I'm not going to stop streaming and then come back when it's convenient. When I'm out of here, I'm done. And I'm not coming back. So don't worry about me. Don't be worrying about little old me. Because yeah, I just do not care. Speaking of things I do not care about, let's see. Anthony Day is 3-5. Oh, the cinema of Anthony Day being 3-5. Just love to see it. Anthony Day being 3-5 in 2026 in August. I've never been more happy to know that Anthony Day is that garbage after all. But that's besides the point. If you want to watch streamers that don't disappear in 6 months, you've picked the right place. You've picked the right place. Let's see. What is he doing? You're giving me the... Don't you be a rat and not let me score. This guy's gonna let me not score, and he's gonna just ruin it. Like, what are you actual weirdo? Ugh, it was so pointless. So stupid. I can't even lie. I won, but I lost at the same time. Like, what are we doing? There we go. Conor Cody is done. El Capitano. My demon. My demon. Captain, my captain. Is done. And now we continue. We continue hoping... Also, chat, did anyone hear? There was a wrestling return today of someone that mysteriously went missing. And he was replaced. I can't... What the hell? 56 MS? Yeah, we good. Yeah, I don't know, chat. Some bloke called Jeff Cobb made his return to New Japan today. It's good to see him again, that Jeff Cobb. I hope he had a good holiday. Jeff Cobb, he went on holiday, and now he's back. Not that. So, yeah, good for him, I guess. Good for Jeff. Aston Villa reach agreement with Parma to sign Zion Suzuki. Do I care for AAA? No, because it's Mexican WWE. It is quite literally Mexican WWE. So why should I care about it? Like, it is Mexican WWE that just so happens to be booked by The Undertaker. You reckon El Grande Americano wins? I don't really care what happens. I wish they would let Ludwig Kaiser back on TV, not El Grande Americano. Let them both be on TV at the same time. Why does Ludwig Kaiser not need to exist for El Grande Americano to exist? We don't know that they're the same person. Conveniently enough, people forget that when El Grande Americano started, they would have Chad Gable in the segments, and he would claim to not know who he was. So, I would like to see Ludwig Kaiser on Raw. Given that Triple H has proven he does not care about AAA. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed that Triple H just does not give a flying fuck about his own promotion? Bring back Pete and Tyler Bate? I mean, let's be honest, what are they going to do? What are they going to do that they haven't already done? Pete and Tyler Bate. They're finished. They're much better off just being those fucking tag team. Yeah, but what are they going to do as a tag team that they haven't done already? They're not going to do anything. Like, they've basically signed their lives away to the World Wrestling Federation. If they cared about wrestling, they wouldn't be in that company. But no! They signed their lives away. They don't care. They don't care about wrestling. They cared about wrestling, they'd be at the All In show. They'd probably be, it'd probably be the Young Bucks versus British Strong Style. But no, they don't care about that. Yeah, they do not care about wrestling. Like, they do what they do, and that's it. That's all they want to do. That's the problem when you're the big dog in town. Is there's people that will stay purely because they were fans of WWE as children. Like, there's people that sign there. There's people that stay there forever. Doesn't matter how bad they are, how horrible they get used. Because WWE was like the big thing to them. That's what, they want. So I don't really care. I stopped caring for Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate a very long time ago when they stopped having matches. If they want to, cash the checks and enjoy their life as fucking Ryo and Bravo, then be my guest. Because, yeah, I enjoy actual wrestling. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy seeing actual... I'm going to enjoy watching the New Day team with Swerve Strickland instead of Grayson fucking Waller. Like, imagine the fucking aura upgrade. Going from teaming with fucking Grayson Waller to Swerve Strickland. Like, I'm so sure. I am so sure that they just decided to get the only guy they could find and pair him with them. That's gonna hit like fucking crack being awake at that early. Watching the New Day come out with Swerve. That is gonna hit like nothing else. I will fucking perform a knee slide on my fucking bed. Like, I'll be watching, I'll have the stream up, I'll have whatever on, and I will fucking, I don't even know. So, Suzuki is now going to Aston Villa. I'm fucking crying. Some Englishman staked £1.50 on Bangladesh to win. And he won £39. That's fucking cold. I should have done that, but I can't now because it's over. Would have been funny though. Would have been mighty funny. And his response was, if only I would have had more money in my Betfair account. Let's see. Yeah, Suzuki is going to Aston Villa now and not PSG. I mean, I can't lie. If he's not too poorly priced, he might become my new number one. He might become the new number one in FPL. If Aston Villa's fixtures are good, and he isn't terribly priced. It just means Martinez is gone, probably. I think the only thing stopping him from going is the fact Juventus won't pay the full fee that Villa are asking for up front. He'd be a 4.5 because he wouldn't be I mean, if he's 4.5, that's he will not be 4.5 mil. Like, he's gonna be Aston Villa's number one. He's gonna be 5 mil minimum. Like, he should not be priced at the same level, but he's not gonna be 4.5 mil when he's going to be the starting goalkeeper. Like, he just is. Because Martinez is not staying. Like, Juventus are trying to fucking play hardball on the fee. I think they're willing to pay what Villa want, but they're willing to pay it in installments. Or I think it's like add-ons. So, they are willing to pay it. It's just, they're not willing to pay the full amount up front. So, it will happen, probably. We'll see. Hopefully he gets added before match week 1, which is Arsenal versus Coventry on Friday morning, I believe. Hopefully it gets done by then. If not, well, might just have to wait. Might just have to wait. He will definitely be. He will definitely be coming in, though. Nice, man. Wonderful. Wonderful that we are doing this. So let's see. Can we cook up here? Can we cook up? Oh, come on. We were so close there. Come on. To be fair, I think apparently he wanted to be the #1 for PSG from next year, which isn't even a poor demand. I can understand why he was essentially like, well, if you're not going to play me, I just want to not be at your club. So it's cold for Villa. Absolutely cold signing for Aston Villa. Come on, get there. Run, run, run. Old save, come on. Can we get the win here? Come on. There we go. That's how. That, kids, is how you work a counter. That is how you work a counter attack. Easy. Absolutely sensational. Sensational. Love to see it, man. You love to see it. What objective did we do there? What object? Not Evos. I think we're slowly working towards this entire... We're slowly working towards this whole... Yeah, perfect. We have another Evo done. So we have 2 games left. We need to score a goal with the footies and score a goal with 90 shooting. So that should be very simple. That should be the entire objective set done in 2 games. As long as I don't completely bottle it. So there we go. What Evo is this? Face value, which improves what? If I wanna... if I wanna give this to someone... Like, if I wanna give this to a certain... I wanna give this to... my guy, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. What does he go to? Even this one. Face value, pinged pass is a bit nuts. A bit nuts, if you ask me. 95 agility would be nice, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to really help. Has to be someone that really benefits from pinged is the thing. I don't know who that would be in this team. Who would that be? Would that be... Would be Ryan Giles, to be fair. Potentially. He could get one of the anticipates. Trying to see, just because. I wouldn't mind. Worry about that later. Don't have to worry now, but... How long do we have on this Evo? Well, we don't. It's a non-expiring Evo. Even better. Even better! Who does not love a non-expiring Evo? Back to the Trouble League. How many games do we have left of this? We have 4 left to get 2 goals and complete these objectives. Which realistically I'm only doing because it's free. It's free stuff. Things you love to see, man. What's free? The OF? Unfortunately, no. The OF is not free, Frank. I've got 10 children to free. I've got 10 children to feed, I'm afraid. So, yeah, that's definitely not free. Yeah, unfortunately... That reminds me, I've got to play the Gauntlet. That reminds me, I must play the Gauntlet. I will do that. Probably tomorrow, off stream. I can't lie, I saw that Wisdom Mic, and then I saw the Gauntlet. Let's see, can we... That's so ratty. Zway's Gauntlet? Who cares about Zwei and his Gauntlet? Like, just because a card is associated with someone doesn't mean it's his. Like, there's a Wolves player in the Season Pass. That doesn't mean it's my Season Pass. like... Like... It doesn't mean it's my Season Pass because there's a Wolves player in there. Like... I would do the Gauntlet regardless of who the player was, because I don't do it for the players, I do it for the packs. Come on. There's a Wolves player, what level? How do you not know the season? Like, what? For someone who hypes up the season passes, the fact you don't know which season pass level it is concerns me. It was level 10. Like, I cannot believe it. The guy who sits there and goes, what do you think of the season pass? Every time there's a season pass, doesn't know the season pass. Tell me, you have... Oh. Bro said fucking oh. What? That's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to one of Wolves' greatest ever players. I'll do that. I can't wait to do that when there's an Australian woman in the pass. I'm gonna completely ignore her. I'm gonna go, oh, it's her. Oh. And I'll probably discard her as well. Like my luck. I'll be like, oh, whoops, my finger slipped. Because, yeah, I... Let's see, can we score a goal here? We need to score, we need to win. Come on. We're almost done with this entire not footies, the double trouble objectives. Which means I can be an absolute menace, and I can just use my normal team. She... Dendonka run, sir. Now, Raul Jimenez is not even kidding. Probably Wolves' greatest ever striker of the last 20 years. Because when he left, we could not replace him. We tried. Fucking Diego Costa came in and did his best. Of course I concede to that crap. Oh, God. Luton are going up? I mean, funnily enough, right? Have you seen that podcast, The Pyramid or whatever it's called? That's doing the rounds at the moment. It's got Tom Garrett and the other guy. The other guy actually predicted Luton to go up #1 over Leicester. I'm not saying I've listened to it, but there's clips, obviously. And in one of the clips, actually, I know. I think he had Luton to go up, and then he had Barnsley, and then he had Leicester. I know. Let's see, what happened to Luton? Luton Town. They won 4-3 against Reading. With Jake Richards, Casey Palmer, and Gideon Kadua. Jack Marriott hat-trick, though. Cold. Jack Marriott hat-trick. Let's see. Huddersfield, Stockport, Bradford, Luton. Only a Jack Wilshere team can come back to win after a Jack Marriott hat-trick. Yeah, they were 3-1 down, so that's a pretty big achievement. And then Burton drew, Plymouth lost, unfortunately. But it is only one game in. Rumour has it, chat, that Preston were completely garbage. That's what I heard. League One should be a good scrap. I think everything should be a good scrap. Yeah, Preston lost to Bolton. Preston got absolutely fisted by Bolton. And if they got absolutely fisted by Bolton, ooh, I wouldn't like to be Preston next. You see one of the Bolton goals? Can't lie, I've not seen a single goal from the championship. Let's see. A guy called Thierry pulled off a Thierry Henry finish. What is this? Thierry Gale. So we need to look after the... Let me see. But Wolves play Preston next, so... That either means we're going to smash them 7-0, or we're going to lose... Oh, that is a finish. That is a finish. That is a bit of a finish. You lot apparently played garbage. I mean, I think the first half was apparently good. The second half was a bit of a fall-off, but... When your entire style is built around pressing, and you have 30-odd-year-old men... I don't know, the defense is just not very good. A lot needs to change. But if Preston are that bad, I don't think it'll really matter. We'll watch that game too, because that game is after the United game. So we can watch the United game, we can hopefully watch Lucas Harrington's Premier League debut, and then we can watch Wolves versus Preston. Because it's actually on at a respectable time. I don't think there's other Prem games that there might be, actually. I mean, there is, but none of them are that exciting. Wolves are not tonight. They played the other day. Yeah, there is no other exciting games. I do find it funny, though. I do find it funny that the first game for Everton and Palace is against each other. Oh, look, chat. How nice of Brendan to match me in friendlies and change his account name. So we're going to get Everton versus Palace, match week 1. That should be fun. Not you. I mean... Go on. We've never lost to Maresca. Let's continue that today. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Come on. I need to score. I want to get this game over with. Also, chat, did anyone see the I've got to play it, actually. The Irinconda announcement video for Sporting. One of the coldest announcement videos in a good while. Not in terms of like the seriousness of it. Because there's a lot of colder ones in terms of that, but just in general, it is probably one of the better produced ones. Oh, come on. Half time. I go. See. We'll score this and then I'll put on the Irinconda announcement because it's actually quite cold. And if he plays well at Sporting, well, he'll probably be at a pretty big club in a few years' time. As long as Sporting don't do what some managers do and play him as a number 9. Because no good manager plays him as a number 9. There isn't a single good manager out there. Alright. Unfortunately, I forgot that I'm streaming on YouTube, so I can't really play the music. But you can tell the kind of vibe that it's meant to be. You can tell the kind of vibe that's meant to be. It's the, like, Michael Jackson type thing. So, and look at that. Look at how cold it, like, GG's Michael Jackson's copyrighted me. I think I got away with it because I think usually, if I'm not mistaken, usually if you only copyright a few, if it's up to a certain amount, like for example, if I was to play the entire song, I would probably get copyrighted. But usually you have like a few seconds leeway. GG's, Michael Jackson's risen from the grave to copyright me. Yeah. It was a good run, chat. It was a good run. We just have to score with a footies player, and we're done. But it's cold though. It is very cold because we find the initial celebration. Aaron Honda celebration. Let me see if it exists. Because there is a reason. Have a look at this. See, this is what it's based off, right? Look at this. See, look at this. He did this for Australia against some random Asian team. Curacao! Oh, brother! You can't be pulling out the glove against Curacao, my goodness. I thought it was against at least, like, I don't know, Jordan or something. But no, he pulled out the glove against Curacao of all teams. Have a look at this. What is this? What is this? Let's see. And then I'll open this player pick, because we have a Team 2 pick. What on earth have I just watched? Send the fucker to jail, let alone off the pitch. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my god! Oh, he's got him! He's pounced him! He's pounced him and shit's kicking off! He's got him! Bobcats v Cobblers. Sunday League? I mean, it's barely even Sunday League. It's fucking Little League. That's what that is. That's fucking Little League. Yeah, that should be like a ban for life almost. Not some Little League. Well, it's under fucking whatever. It's not a fucking grown. It's not grown adults. I think. Pretty sure that's children of some variety. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not. Because some of them look quite small. They don't look like grown men. Unfortunately, yeah, they don't look like grown men, so... Sunday Local League is good. I mean, you can think that it's good. Doesn't mean that it is good, and it doesn't mean it's okay to just shoulder charge somebody. You know, two things can be true. Two things can be true. And then beat him up. That's what I mean. He shoulder charged him and then he beat him up. Like, there's no world in which that's a sensible thing to allow. There's none. Like, when you sign your children up for these things, you don't do it under the pretense of... You don't do it under the pretense of, oh, it's going to be bad. Your mum's team made it to the final with 2 games to go. I didn't realize this was a full-blown thing about sports teams. I feel like we were only watching that because of the clip. We weren't watching that to have any form of discussion. Because let's be honest, your mum is probably playing against local electricians. Like, your mum is probably playing against bakery workers for a living. Like, like... Like, you've probably seen the people she plays against at, like, Coles or something. You think... There's a reason it's not taken very seriously, the sports. Because most of these people that do it, they work part-time or full-time jobs. Even in some leagues like the NPL, there are people that work jobs. Or the non-league in England. People have to work, you know, and earn wages to be able to make money. Because you don't get paid. You don't get paid for that shit. There we go. We've completed We have completed the footies double. We've completed the trouble objective. Which means I no longer have to refer to it as such. Let's see. There we go. Victory. Victory! And with that, we have the full objectives done. That means no more required. What is this foot sheriff tweet? Is it really anything? No. Why have you got a CDM at striker? I mean, yes. I did. It's done. All the objectives are finished. Every single one of them. 10 footies, team, 3 players. My goodness. It's a shame none of them are going to be above 96 rated. I'm so hyped to pack a single 97 rated card. Let's see. 4 of 8. You need to do the completionist. Did I say I wasn't going to keep playing it? I don't remember suggesting I was going to stop playing it, but... No. Then why do people come to the conclusions that just because you finish something means it's over? But I do need, however, to do some SBCs, because I have cards to use. Sing the song? No. Yeah, unfortunately we don't sing children's music here. Yeah, we don't sing children's music. What is this? Footies Fun Run. At least we're working towards XP. We're almost done with the Footies Fun Run, chat. And the Footies Evo Fun is 1 game away as well, which will be very easy to do. Because I will just get some random English guy and score with him. And then the Gauntlet, well... I could play the Gauntlet whenever, because we need 3 objectives. Which means if I do a if I win 3 out of the 4, then we'll be good. But otherwise, we'll be okay. We'll be working towards these objectives. But for now, let's worry about what is actually important to worry about. Let us worry about these objectives. We'll do another 95. Because the 95 has 2 squads, which I can use. Let's use all these stinkers. Let's grab as many stinkers as possible. Just put them all in. Still have a lot of 85 10s as well, but I can't be asked about those at the moment. So that's 88. The more you know. Now, let's see. We need Lewandowski. Is Iniesta for Lewandowski enough? No. The answer is no. Oh dear. What about that? Oh dear. I greatly misunderestimated. Might be oh, well, that's 93, that's why. Are there any 92s here? Any 92s that we have to use? Let's see. A 92... So a 91 for a 93 is not enough. Let's see. A 92. Not enough. And this has got to be 80. Oh, no. I just realized this has to be 89. Yeah, great job from me remembering this has to be 89. Still 88. 89. What about Alberto? Where is he? Let's use Mo Salah. Yeah, Mo Salah for whoever that is. He can go. Joey Veerman to Dortmund. Interesting. Interesting. So let's complete this and open the pick. $88 rated. So let's get all these low-rated chuds into the squad. We need to boost up the rating with cards like Shaw, cards like Poulsen, since we seem to get him too much. Cards like Parrot. Cards like Stam. It's a bit too high. Even better. Even better. Means we can go for cards like Yaya Toure. That Parrot for too low. Actually, I just saw him. Where's Alberto? Alberto for Poulsen is enough. There we go. Here we go. Another pick. Another pick. Another chance for a stinker. But also another chance for something good. Let's see. Number 1. How are we? Number 2. Number 3. Yeah, what a wonderful pick, man. What a wonderful pick. Exactly why you do those picks. But at least we get some new cards for the collection. It's the only positive of the entire experience, is at least we get some new cards, because we're not going to get very many from this point forward. Like, when I open this 10... Like, I'm about to... Let's open this 10 Team 3 pick. If I get a 97 plus, I'll be very surprised. Left back, South Africa. Yeah, I really do not know. That doesn't scream 96, 97 though, because that's Mika Gutz. That is Mika Gutz, and he's... Oh, who is that? Ter Stegen. What rating is he? Wow, who could have guessed? A 96 rated. It's like I know how bad these footies teams are. Wow, who could have guessed that I wasn't going to get a single player rated 97 or higher? Wowzers. Couldn't have guessed that. I could not have guessed. In the slightest. It's so funny to me. We have a lot of packs here. 1085s. Let's keep opening. We've got 5 of these left. That's not good. That's definitely not good. What is that? Is that like a team of the season or something? Not even. It's Di Natale. Let's do... Let's do an icon. Let's switch it up a bit. Icons are cheap enough to do. Let's do them. Let's do an icon. Because we've got so many crap cards to get rid of. We may as well put a few of them in here. So we've got Schlotterbeck, Williams, Cherky. Now, this is very easy to do. You put in a few stinkers, you fill the rest up, and then it's all downhill from there. 89, 89, 89, 89, 89, 90, 90. There we go. 90 rated squad. Let's see what we get here. Let us see what is there for us. Let's see. Here we go. We have to claim all the fodder. And it's a great to the game. Who is it? It's a goalkeeper. That'll be Casillas. That will be Casillas. $10.85 again. Come on. No footies. Where are the footies? That'll be De Bruyne and a hero. Is it Fabregas? It might be Fabregas again. It isn't. It's Alex Scott. Not quite what we need, but better than nothing, I guess. Let's do another icon. Let's do another icon. Because why not? They're relatively easy to put together in there. They're relatively easy to put together. Especially since I can just put guards like Casillas in there. I could just put Casillas in there if he's bad. That's 87. Probably need a bit more than that, but we'll see. That's going to be 89. Not a bad start. Let's get someone a bit lower rated, please. Troy Parrott, that's 90. That's 90. That's 90. Let's see. It's an 89. That is 90. I'd like to see if someone like that is 90. No. 85 for an 89 is what we're going to be putting in then. So I guess is a lot better. Or an 85 for an 88 is a lot better. Not against it. Another icon. Let's see. We might go back to the picks. Come on, another icon. Give us something good. Give us something good. Another great to the game. Another Casillas. Wonderful. Another 85-10. Come on. Juice us. Juice us. What is this? Van Basten, right? Van Basten and who? Not even Van Basten, it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp and who? Can't be good. I was right. I mean, it's Maradona, but it's the wrong Maradona. Like, I already have the best version of Maradona that you can possibly get. At least the free one. So why do I need this one? Cold, man. Cold, man. Free Maradona. And an absolutely woeful pack. Otherwise. Let's see. Let's get back to the... Because there's no one else here that really... Well, let me do some of these. Let me do some of these just because I can. We'll do up to... We'll do up to 90 or 91. Storage, ignore position, low to high, all cards. Guess we're gonna get quite a few of these done. Just stock the club with some cards to be able to use them in other things. This is good fun. This is good fun. Let's see. Let's see, man. Let's see, can we get a few of these done here? Some cards in the club. Let's see, that should be enough. We've done at least 4 or 5, which means we've definitely cleared enough to continue. Worst case, we'll recycle a few into the next set. But for now, you know, we'll continue. How many of these do we have left? We have 2 left. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Let's see. Can we cook up here? Because I don't know. Is this the good version? Yes, it is. It's the Ariana Grande version called Sassuolo. So it's a double footies, but neither of them are good. Neither of them are good. At least we can open the last one. Probably won't build any more today because I don't want to upset the EA gods, but maybe I will build a few more. Especially with that. What the hell is that? Centimid? That's not going to be good. That's going to be like Chavi. That's not even going to be Chavi. It's Fabregas and who? It's Fabregas and Kante? Diaby? Diaby. Oh, God. Woeful behavior. Absolutely woeful. Especially when it's literally the entire pack. I'm going to do something, actually. I've got an idea. I'm going to pull out my trusty friend, the web app, because if you think I'm building 20 of those again without any help at all, you are sorely mistaken. You are sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to be building those again without any help. We'll build another 20, because why not? It'll be the final 20 of the night. And then tomorrow we'll have Foot Champs. Tomorrow and Tuesday is Foot Champs. I don't even think I'm going to play Rivals now. I think Deadass Rivals is just so far away from being a mode I have interest in. I will play all the modes that have objectives and like stuff that you can do not as painstakingly long. Because as far as I'm concerned, majority of the FC content for me will be wrapped up, hopefully, on the 1st. I doubt it, to be fair, because that's 2 weeks away. Does extension work on mobile? They should do. You might just have to search up yourself. You might have to search up the extension you're after on Google, and then mobile, and see what they say. Because I can't really answer that for you properly, since I don't use mobile. But it's nothing a quick search won't fix. If that's what is required. Hopefully it works. It should. I'm just not sure what you have to do. Multiple times. Let me include my footies. With my footies, just because that'll be much better. And we'll do 20. Because, yeah. I know. Frank, don't you use, allegedly? Frank, don't you use, allegedly, extensions on mobile? Why is it asking for my team of the seasons? I want it to include specific rarities. Yes. Because someone in the chat has asked, someone on YouTube has asked if extensions work on mobile. Well, I don't know anyone else. Use Foot Genie Mobile. So they should work. Again, I don't know most of them. It's an app. Well, again, I'm sure if you do the research and you want to use a... Because you can use Pale Tools, for example. That's completely free. Sorry, I'm just doing my best to get rid of all these stupid... What's it called? Because they love putting them. Yeah, I'm trying to use my footies. I'm not trying to use anything else. Ah. Please tell me this works. You might be back. Oh, yes. We have never been more back. Because I'm trying to use my footies now. I'm not trying to use other things. Because you get so many footies. Like, you'll pack so many footies. You don't need to be using other stuff. Netflix Marine. Why is De Lorenzo extinct? I don't know. I don't know. I love how you ask me and not, you know. Maybe he's in PAX at the moment. I mean, his footy's extinct, but maybe he's just not available. Like, doesn't say how you can actually get him. Like, I don't know. his price range also doesn't exist. His price range is 10k. So I don't think... Something tells me that he's not exactly supposed to be, like, overview. Yeah, where is he from in terms of Footy's Team 4? Yeah, obviously he's extinct because his price range is 10k. That's probably why. Because, yeah, if no one actually can get his price range, I don't know. Let's see. See how these are done. Cold. Another 20 packs, chat. Another 20 packs done. The last 20 of the night. And then we need to start recouping things. That's what we need at the moment. My goal is to just use footies and other things. That's going to be, I think, the grind for me, is just to use as many footies as possible in these things. Let's see. Items to manage. It's a good thing that... It's a good thing I have 60... Like, we're going to run out of stuff, but... We're going to be able to do lots of stuff, honestly. That'll be the plan. Footies! First one. Who's it going to be? Striker, Italian. So that's going to be... Copenhagen. Who is that? That can't be that good, right? Is it Makoko? I think it is. It is. Yusufa Makoko. But it's a new card. It's a new card. A few new cards in there. Can't say no. The golds are all new, and I guess that's all that really matters. Is if we get new golds every time. No complaints. That's not a footies. Who is that? It's gonna be... It's gonna be... Mariona. Not even Mariona. Is that Pateas? It is. Pateas and a shitter, it looks like. It's gonna be... Is that Mascherano? Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yucky. Yeah, I'm not doing a Netflix Mourinho watch-along. No way. No way. That is a wild card. That's gonna be... Levan Golski and a wild card, which means I won't be watching it. At least we're stocking up a bit, which is nice. Means we are getting some good stuff. Wild card again. We need more than just a wild card. I want footies. Unless there's like some really good card that I get. Like, we get Irene, which is cool, but not what we're after. We need better. We need better than that, EA Sports. We want better, please. Who is this? That'll be Kones. That's a double Milan. I believe that's going to be De Winter. I mean, it is still currently De Winter in Australia, so it's not the worst timing, I guess. But I'm going to be seeing a lot of him, I guess, this week. How many of these provisions do I have? 5. I'm going to have to grind a few more at some point. Oh! That's an interesting card. That's a card. That's an interesting card to have. Mia Hamm. I mean, it's certainly a good card to have for Evo purposes. I haven't used Mia Hamm this year either. I've used her in years previous though, so not exactly lining up to use that card. Who's that gonna be? Gonna be Coma. It's gonna be Jacobo Ramon. We already have, by the way. Do I like? No. No, I don't. It's not Jacobo Ramon. It's not him. It's Nico Paz. But no, I don't. If your eggs are green, or your ham is green, then throw it away. Throw it away. Do not hold on to it. I don't care what science tells you. Throw that shit away. Unless you want poisoning. I understand the reference. Brendan, come on now. I'm just being real. If you see green eggs or ham, throw them away. I don't understand the reference. Yeah, good one. How dare I not be logical? Dr. Seuss for life? Yeah. This is why I choose not to take some of you seriously. When statements like that get made. Like, at some point, you have to get a bit older, and you have to understand that Dr. Seuss is, in fact, a children's book writer, not a adult person's book writer. Like, you have to move on. Unfortunately, you can't live with Dr. Seuss forever. You have to become a grown man and read real books like 50 Shades of Grey, which I haven't read, but sounds good. Sounds like a good book if you ask me, chat. Yeah, you have to read real books. I've seen the movie. I've seen like 5 seconds of the movie because Grandpa BB wanted to watch it once. And I think he did, but he watched it by himself. And I saw the opening to the other one. Brendan probably was a sweat for the reading challenge medals. I mean, who knows? But yeah, the other one, 50 Shades Darker, I've seen that a bit as well. But I've not really put much thought into them. 365 is your movie? I mean, I'm not really sure. I don't really watch movies. Not even to say that movies are bad. They're just inaccessible. Did you not have that? We definitely did have reading things. I'm just not sure. I just don't remember. Maybe my memory's a bit shot. I don't. We probably did, but I just don't remember. It's too long ago. Do you read? Unfortunately, not. No, I don't read I think magazines are going out of fashion as well. Movies have largely gone out of fashion, because most people don't go to see them like they used to. That's a team of the year. Which one's that? Is that Kachawi? Or is that Nuno? Is that Nun Mensch? It is Nun Mensch. Team of the year. And Marcos Llorente. Yeah, I read magazines. Magazines and movies and things, they're not as popular, or they're not as, like, they're too accessible almost. Like, why buy a magazine when you can just read it online as like an ebook? You know? Roma. Who is that? Who is Roma? It's not Evan Ferguson, I think. Who on earth? Oh, is it Great Googly Moogly again? Are we that bored, EA Sports? Oh, it's not. It's someone else. It doesn't mean it's good, though. It's a 95 rated. It's a 95 rated, so it's just not good. I myself, though, chat, I just enjoy, the odd. I'm going to be stocking up on these footies repeatables, I think. At least for now. Because eventually we're going to need some cards. We're going to need some cards to put back into the 85 by 20s. Or 85 by 10s, rather. So, it is better to use your low rateds here. But obviously, I don't think there's a set method. If you want to follow a certain method, you can. If you don't want to follow a certain method, you also can. There's no right or wrong answer. You've Googled reading challenges. What? You had to Google reading challenges. As if you don't understand the concept of reading challenges. Did you do the challenge? I feel like it's not the kind of thing you'd bring up without doing it. You needed more information. Honestly, some people. Was basically compulsory. You know what I was, chat, about them? 12 books for 12 days? I mean, I never did that. So if that was a thing, it must have been something different, because that's not what I did, if that's even true. It used to be level-based. They used to say, oh, you're at so-and-so reading level. And you know what I was, chat? I was just too good. That's what I was, chat. I was just too good. I was very good. I don't even know, honestly. Primary school is. I try not to remember these things. I try not to remember. What the hell is that? Is that Morientes? Morientes and who? Come on down, whoever you are. Step right up. Who are you? Is that Print? Oh, is that Morgan? Morgan 96. Cold. I'm packing all the good Trophy Titans, chat. I packed Henri Trophy Titans. I've now packed the Morgan Trophy Titans. That's cold. Because, yeah, the high rated dupes you can use in things like the SBCs that come out. The high rated SBCs. Let's see. Another Trophy Titan. Who is this? Who on earth is this? It's Cruz. Is that Becken? Oh my god, that's Beckenbauer. Ooh la la. Beckenbauer is 94 rated. I mean, that's a cold one. Who's excited to use Ruben next year, chat? You want to talk about German icons? Who's excited to use Karl Ruben? Unfortunately, I can't say the rest of his name, but if one of you wants to come on stream and say it, feel free. Ruben? No. We're not doing Ruben Amorim. Unfortunately, if I'm going to do tactics, it has to be tactics of someone who lasts longer than 6 months at Manchester United. So, yeah, that won't be happening, unfortunately. But yeah, Karl-Heinz, chat, is going to be... Karl-Heinz is going to be cold next year. Hopefully. Give me Karl-Heinz Rumen Ninja. That's what I need to see, chat. Karl-Heinz Rumen Ninja. I'm not doing Amorim Ball. Amorim Ball sucks. Ruben Amorim is terrible at his job. The only thing he did was make Sporting look somewhat competent. That's what he did. He made Sporting look somewhat competent. And he made them, be able to sell all their players for well in excess of what they were worth. And then they bought in, players that were much lesser priced. Like Iran Kunda. Imagine being able to build a hybrid next year with Iran Kunda and whoever at Harrington in a Liga NOS Premier League hybrid. We will be there, chat. We will be there hopefully next week for the Lucas Harrington Premier League debut if he starts, which I would assume he might. Barring any injuries, he should start. Barring any last-minute issues, he should start. So we'll be there for that, and then we'll watch Wolves versus Preston. Let's see. What is this, man? Knockout Royalty. That'll be Zico and Richarlison? A strange selection. Oh, is that Van de Ven, actually? Cold. Van de Ven. Come on down, good sir. Chat, what's a good Van de Ven Evo? Thoughts? Any good Van de Ven Evos? Any good Van de Ven Evos, chat? Yeah, I need a good Van de Ven Evo. Ideally one that keeps him lengthy as well. No footies again! What are we doing? Where are the footies? Where are the footies, EA Sports? I don't care for all that. I care for the good stuff. This is fun. You just submit X amount of players. What is this, actually? Let me see. Fabrizio Romano. Ethan Nwaneri will leave Arsenal before the end of the summer transfer window as planned weeks ago. Not even on the bench against City. Savinio is not in the City squad. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the squads, actually. We turn the caps off on this. Raya White, Gabriel Mosquera, Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, Bruno Guimaraes on debut. Odegaard, Madueke, Solis, Havertz. with Kepa, Hincapié, Zubimendi, Moreno, Rice, Eze, Dalman, Saka, Gyökeres. Cold. That's a cold lineup, I can't lie. But let's have a look at the City lineup. The City lineup is as follows. That shit say fucking Cardiff? Huh? What? I didn't know they were playing that game in Cardiff. Oh no. That shit says fucking Cardiff. Oh dear. Since when did they not use Wembley? God, that's so woke. I can't lie, that's fucking woke. What do you mean they're not at Wembley? Where's the City lineup? Am I missing something? Where's the Man City lineup? Like, here we go. So that, yeah, their lineup should be out. Where's their lineup? Fuck Bob, where's the City lineup? City, you're late. You've forgotten to put your lineup out, you rats. Deduct them. Relegate them to League 2. Relegate them to non-league. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. So let's see. So this is allegedly the lineup. Donnarumma, O'Reilly, Gvardiol, Diaz, Kusanov, Anderson, Kovacic, Doku, Foden, Semenyo, and Haaland. Those are the lineups. And then Rulli, Guehi, Nunes, Ait-Nouri, Rico Lewis, Gonzalez, Cherky, Grealish. Oh, brother, Grealish. Woo-wee, Grealish. And Marmoush. Jack Grealish. Oh, Jack Grealish. Yuck. Jesus, you know your team's bad when Jack Grealish is on the bench. But yeah. But let's see. Let's do a few of these. Because at the moment, we just need to get our cards back. Get our cards back! We're cooking. We are cooking! And no, we will not be doing a Community Shield watch-along. No, no, no. I will instead be watching 04 probably while it's on. So, yeah, that will not be happening for the few of you that are going to be watching. I know Brendan won't be watching, he'll be sound asleep. But for those of you who do watch, hopefully it's a good game. Footies! Please don't be a duplicate. Please don't be a duplicate. It's gonna be a duplicate. Braga. So it's a double, but of course it's the double of the cards I already own. Like, of all the cards I could own, it's two of the ones I already own. You know what? Let's do something a bit different. Let's do something a bit different. Let's do an icon. Actually, not that. whatever that was meant to be. We're not doing that. Player pick, yeah, we good. We got off of that. Let's do... Since I'm going to need footies, actually, we should probably just do an 89 and a 90. 89 and an 88 for a 95. Let's see. Let's see. And yes, I'm using Zico because I don't really care for Zico. Like, I have his card already. I'm using duplicates. I think that's the best part about this entire grind, is most of the time you end up just using duplicates. You don't actually use anything substantial. It's 88, so that's good. That's 88 as well, so that's not the greatest of knowledge to know, but that's 89. So let's see. $88, $89, perfect. Gonna submit that. There we go. 89 rated squad. That is done. So we also get those small tradable packs as well, which could give us some good stuff. You know, once we finish opening these 85 10s, that'll be the end of the stream. Because don't take chats. I mean, unfortunately, I have to take time off. I said, if I get the game early, we'll do a 48-hour stream. Otherwise, it just won't be happening. I know, but if EA give me the game early, I said that it will do a 48-hour stream, or however long until release. But if not, then that just won't be happening. That's what I've... Oh, Time Warp Messi. That's cold. That's a cold one to get. Getting some cold ones. When do creators get it? Usually it's 2 or 3. I think it's like 2 days before. So that's what it would be. I have to keep an eye out because they said... I told them, I said, listen, if you can help me get the copy, you can help me get the game early, you know, I'll be all good. Otherwise, they were like, well, if you don't get it, you'll get it when everyone else does. So, we'll see. We shall see. But it's not that much. But I said that if I get it early, which I'm hoping I do, especially if it's region-based allocation, then I'm hoping to get it early. I can't sit here and guarantee I will get it early, but I will do everything in my power to make sure that I do, or I already have, to be fair. So hopefully it happens. Worst case, I don't know. Because the idea is if I had it early, I could open as many packs and try and get the best team on release. But we'll have to figure that out closer to the time. And it's because it's not a guarantee. If it was guaranteed, would be a different story, but not a guarantee, would appear. Cold. So that's it. That's 88. Give us a good card, please. 98 plus. 98 plus would be nice. We've got enough 97s, 98s. That's what we need. Number 1 is not good. I mean, that's not what we want. It's... I'm going to take the footy. I'll take the footies because I can use it on 8420s. Or 8510s, sorry. But... so many packs that we can just open. 17 of the upgrades. Oh, is that an icon? What icon is that? What icon is that? I don't think it's a good icon. I think it's Bergkamp, which is not great, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I think it's better than Bergkamp. I'm just gonna discard her. Get another cup. Get another pack in. Get another pack in. Come on. We have 3 of these left. 3 left, and we're getting a Tonali or a Marquisio or something like that. It's one of those. I don't know who's in what now. Doku and Marquisio. Yeah, fairs. Fairs, man. It's terrible. Let's do another one of these, I guess. Newest. We can put in Bergkamp. In all of these. Put in Gay Auto. I am going to put in Morientes. Morientes might be enough. Not quite. 91. 85 is not enough. You learn something new every day. 92 is not enough either. Christ. There we go. That's enough. That's perfect. 89 rated. Superb work. Probably have enough for one more. Still gonna open anyway, though. Let's open that. Two more. Come on. Oh, footies. No. No. We need footies, man. That's why I do these picks. Because these picks are very useful towards getting the other stuff. But we'll open this pick, and we'll open the last of the packs, and that'll probably be it. Unfortunately. Let's go. You. This is basically just getting all the duplicates and throwing them in. Good stuff, man. Good stuff indeed, if you ask me. Let's see. 87. Let's see. Let's see. Video. Do you have any? We go. Troy Parrott gone. Off your pop. There we go. Another footies. Another. Apparently Watford are beating Southampton. Hilarious. That is comically hilarious. Oh my god, Spinazzola, a new card. We do love new card. We love new cards. Oh my god, 3 new cards. Spinazzola, come on down, good sir. Spinazzola used to be very good on the old games. He can be lengthy as well, right? Yeah, he can be lengthy as well with an architect, so not bad for a little juice. But that's not something we have to really worry about at the moment. Let's continue. We've got one more pack. Can we end on a footies? Survey says no. What even is this? Oh no, what is this? A Japanese striker. Who? Who are you? Who? I mean, it's a team of the season. Is that Pau Kabasi? I have no clue who that is. Who even is that? Rashford. Marcus Rashford. 92 rated. Not the worst, but not the best. Yeah, great. Wonderful. Just a wonderful way. So let's not worry about those. Chat, it's been fun. But with that, the stream is coming to an end. I know. Very upsetting areas. But the stream is coming to an end. We'll be live tomorrow for chats.